Hello guys, how are you? Welcome to my channel, and in this channel we're gonna talk about BTS with tarot. Today we're going to have a reading about Mrs. Jeon, which is Jungkook's future wife, future spouse, Mrs. Jeon. How BTS will see Mrs. Jeon. I'm not Jungkook and I'm not him, and I don't know him personally, and this is just gossiping with tarot, and I'm not going to claim this as a factual reading also, but this is just like how I interpret the card. So if you find this reading is helpful and entertaining, it's my pleasure. Whether you believe my interpretation or not, I hope, and please treat this video, this reading, as if it's just like gossip, as if it's not a fact, okay? Because I myself are not going to claim this as a fact, as this is just an interpretation of an energy, okay? So if you think that Jungkook's future spouse is gonna be male, you're welcome. If you think that Jungkook's future spouse is going to be female, you're welcome. You're on the same side. This deck is going to be representing BTS member, and this deck is going to be representing Mrs. Jeon. This is vice versa tarot, and this is a witch tarot. Witch tarot. Let me fix my table first, tidy up first. We gotta put aside things that we don't need with this reading. I'm gonna feed my dog a little bit of thread so he can shut up. Alright, let us begin. How's Jungkook's future spouse see Kim Seokjin? How is Jungkook's future spouse see Kim Seokjin? Okay. The Fool. We got a Fool. And then more information, please. Okay. Ten of Swords and Six of Swords. This is the card. How clarify this Six of Swords. Please clarify this Six of Swords. The Hangman. Clarify more about this Hangman and Six of Swords energy, please. Okay. Two of Swords. How Mrs. Jeon see Kim Seokjin is the Fool. It signifies a playfulness, playfulness. This guy is playfulness, funny, humorous, and also another trait is Six of Swords, clarified with the Hangman. And what is this about? This is about Two of Swords, indecision. So I think Mrs. Jeon observed Kim Seokjin. There's a time when he was very often got stuck in a dilemmatic situation, right? Dilemmatic situation. He trying his best to think, how can I get out of this situation gracefully in a win-win solution? And that desire to have a win-win solution is kind of make him stuck. Often make him stuck because he I think he has tendency to think outside the box. It seems like Jin loved a solution that is unusual. Let's see how Seokjin perceives Jungkook's future spouse. How Kim Seokjin perceives Jungkook's future spouse. He perceives as the world and the star. I think Kim Seokjin is going to have a huge impression on Mrs. Jeon. As you see, both are major arcana. One is the world and one is the star, and this star is not playing. I think there's some respect from Kim Seokjin to this person, Jungkook's future spouse. It's like a superstar, but in other culture, which means like BTS is a K-pop culture, right? It, but probably the world is about the other side to me in this. Uh, Probably Mrs. Jeon is coming from, let's say, a business culture, and that is very opposite of K-pop culture, right? In business, in example, there's forex trading. People are wearing suits and they are very serious, and everything is black and white. In example, okay. But in Jungkook's world, superstar is about spotlight, is about stage, about singing, dancing. But to her, but in her world, superstar is someone who is the best in what she's doing, right? So she's the same superstar as Jungkook, but in another stage. That's how I think Kim Seokjin would see Jungkook's future spouse. I don't think she's going to be a celebrity in like singing or dancing. I think she's going to be in a very different culture than K-pop culture. Next person, Suga. Okay, Suga. How will Jungkook's future spouse see Suga? Alright, there's 3 cards. Okay, we got the tower, and then we got 2 of coin, and then we got 8 of coins. Savage. Savage with his word. It's like someone who's telling the truth. Someone who's telling the truth even though it's shocking. Not afraid of telling what's on his mind. Clarify this tower, please. Yeah, the moon in Page of Swords. Jungkook's future spouse will see Suga as someone who is like unpredictable, and yet he is like unafraid to challenge the authority. I mean, like he is very sharp with his word, and so he's not afraid to speak his mind, even though it's against those with authority. With his Page of Swords, is a Page of Swords, as a challenger. It's a card of a challenger, and this is about unpredictable, and this is about this, right? He's not afraid to challenge strong tradition, in example. And also, I think Jungkook's future spouse will see Suga as someone who is hardworking, have a lot on his hands, had a lot to do. Someone who's never like sit around, do nothing, and just wasting time partying. No, he always busy working. He always do something productive. Okay, and also with these 2 cards, he always up to something productive. He's so when Suga say that we don't have time for partying, no, we don't have time for that, he's telling the truth, and I think that's what Jungkook's future spouse will appreciate from Suga. Okay, so how Suga will perceive Mrs. Jeon, or Jungkook's future spouse? How Suga will perceive Jungkook's future spouse? How will Suga perceive Jungkook's future spouse? Oh my god. 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups. Alright, let's see. Clarify these 2 of Cups, please. Anyway, if you hear some noise, it's something that I cannot help. Okay, it's my neighbor. Please clarify these 2 of Cups. Alright. Yeah, King of Pentacles and Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, Two of Cups here. I think Suga will like shh, be quiet, please. I think Suga will see Jungkook's future spouse as someone who is similar to him. Like, this person is like myself, but in other body. Yeah, like the way you think, uh, the way people think a twin flame is. Like, you are me, I am you. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, but this is strange because we're talking about Jungkook's future spouse, right? So I think Jungkook's future spouse. Alright, confirmation. I think Jungkook's future spouse will be so much similar with Suga. Look, hard worker, right? Hard worker, and this person is about job. And I think they both are going to be very compatible. They both feel like this is me in another body. Very similar to one another. What do you think about our Eight of Cups? Someone, I feel like distant. Someone's distant. What else? Okay. The Star. Queen of Cups. And King of Wands. Water energy, fire energy, the star, the sun, the moon. It's like all the celestial things are here, right? So I think Jungkook's future spouse will see RM as a superstar. Yeah, someone who's way up high. Like this man is the real deal, right? What do you call it? Like you don't play with this man, right? Uh, he's not someone that you can like mess with, something like that. Look, because there's a lot of celestial, all of the celestial things are here. Right when this card drop, it's like telling me that the moon is the sun, and it's also the star. Yeah, he's not he is not someone that you can like treat like like ordinary person. He's definitely not an ordinary person. And if this is a Jungkook future spouse, means she knows him personally, right? So I guess in a personal manner, personally to Jungkook's future spouse, she will see RM as yeah, the king, the real king. Yeah. I mean, like it's not someone that you can just Namjoon so cute. Namjoon, raise your hand. Namjoon, look behind you. It's not someone to be treated that way. Sorry to say. I don't mean to say that you're doing bad things in that, but uh, if you meet him in a real person, you gotta feel the vibes. I mean, look at this man. All of the celestial things are here. He's not something down to earth. Yeah, it's like that. This man vibes charisma, you know. Yeah, and with she showing up as the cups here. It's as if like the only thing that she can offer to him is if she is like acting in a more submissive manner. In like what I mean is that you cannot tell RM what to do, right? You cannot just go all out and show your assertiveness, dominance, because this man is not gonna have it, and he's gonna like put you in place or test you if you deserve that dominance. I hope it makes sense, but But that's how to put it. Someone who's very charismatic that gonna put you in place. And I think Jungkook's future spouse is uh, will acting like more distant or more. I mean, she's not gonna be all out talking to him. Um, an example maybe Jungkook's future spouse will like if she needs spinach and there is Taehyung around, he's gonna tell Taehyung, "Hey, spinach, give me that spinach." And if Taehyung is like, "No, I'm lazy," and she's laying on the sofa, Jungkook's future spouse is gonna, "I'm cooking you something. I'm doing something to you. All you need to do is just bring me that spinach." And Taehyung will like have no choice but, "All right, here, the spinach," and then she cooked, right? With Namjoon, it's not gonna be work that way. You cannot tell him to bring you spinach just in that manners. If you want to act something to this king of wands, you're gonna acting like, "Can you please bring me that spinach over there? My hand is very busy and I cannot leave the stove right now. I would be really appreciated if you would bring me that spinach because I'm cooking this for you too." Only with that Namjoon will cooperate. Like what I mean by this is like show some respect. Show some respect with class, and he will like see you at the same level, and he will cooperate because he is like a celestial being. Like, I mean, he's not on the earth. I hope nobody misunderstood me. Now let's see how Kim Namjoon perceive her by deciphering the tarot card. Okay, how Kim Namjoon will probably see Jungkook's future spouse with tarot card. How Kim Namjoon will see Jungkook's future spouse. Alright, let's check this. Four of Cups. Okay, explain to me what is this Four of Cups. Knight of Swords and also Five of Coins. This Four of Cups is about Knight of Swords and Five of Pentacles. This is talking about ignore, right? And this is talking about someone is charging, but it's not resulting anything. Somebody seeing someone as a person who keep chasing for something that is not bearing any fruit. Do you know what I mean? It's like someone who see a person who like chasing their own tail. What happened? What's the situation? Why Namjoon see her like this? What's the situation? Okay, why Namjoon see her like this? Queen of Wands. Immediately it's like someone who's entertaining something. Someone who's entertaining something. Okay, let's see. Clarify this Queen of Wands. What it has to do with this Four of Cups energy. The Death. Queen of Wands, the Death. This is like giving me vibe of someone who keep working on something that is without result. But this person stay confident with what she doing. She believes that what she did is will be beneficial one day. Let me give you example. This is just example, okay? In example, Mrs. Jeon, Jungkook's future spouse, has an idea of a business. Hey, I want to have a business where I create cookie, right? She want to make a cookie, brand of cookie. But she started as someone who don't know how to handle an oven. So she obviously cannot cook, right? And so she learned, and so that's why Namjoon is thinking that you're chasing something that is not going to benefit, give you some benefit. But this Mrs. John, she did not give up. Even if she failed, she kept trying, she kept trying, she kept trying. Of course, building a business is not an easy task, right? Even if you got talent, sometimes you have to fail for 1,000 times until you made it, until you know what you keep doing wrong and know what your problem is, right? You figure out what's not working, right? But she kept doing it over and over again. She doesn't care of what the naysayers saying, and she have a lot of faith in herself. I think sometimes Namjoon is going to wonder, look at Jungkook's wife. I wonder why she keep doing that cookie business, even though it's not, nobody's buying it, right? However, even though Mrs. Jeon or Jungkook's future spouse knows that, she did not listen to other people who have an opinion on her dreams, right? She kept doing it, and yeah, usually good ending, uh, good ending happen with this. So I think Namjoon is appreciating her persistence and like determination. That's the side that Namjoon appreciates from Jungkook's future spouse. This woman or this man is very determined. It's not giving up very easily. It's not someone that you can just say no and then stop. How will Jungkook's future spouse see J-Hope? Okay. She see J-Hope as the fool. Jungkook's future spouse see Hoseok. So this is very, very lovely. I love this so much. I love this energy. The fool is about jesters, right? And if you watch my past life reading of BTS, you'll see that Hoseok was a jester in a past life. Jester in Russia or around it, right? And I think Jungkook's future spouse will see him as jester, someone who like jester is someone who loves to crack a joke, someone who is very lively, someone who's want to make everyone happy. And there's this, and also Three of Swords, along with Knight of Cups. This person, J-Hope, is someone who give love to the weary heart, give love to the if you have a pain in your heart, he will try to aid that pain. How will J-Hope perceive Jungkook's future spouse? So how J-Hope sees Mrs. Jeon is the Hermit, Three of Wands. It's like foreigner, right? Foreigner in Korea. Uh, she's like feeling excluded from unfamiliarity, and so I think J-Hope is trying to make her feel like you're home, right? Hey, I know it's tough to live in a foreign land where you don't know anyone, but I'm here as your friend, and we can be a family. Take me as your brother. Let's move on to Jimin. How Mrs. Jeon see Park Jimin? 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 kind of feel hungry right now. How Mrs. Jeon see Park Jimin? How Mrs. Jeon or Jungkook's future spouse see Park Jimin? She see Park Jimin as the moon. Okay, clarify the moon. What is this about? Yeah, I imagine as I shuffle the cards looking for clarification with this, I'm like hearing something like, I cannot figure what is this about. I cannot figure out what the hell is this. I don't know what is this. What the hell is this? And so if I talk to myself, if this if that is true, then uh, show me Four of Cups, and Four of Cups show Four of Cups show up as a single card. So yeah, this is about mystery. This is about, yeah, Moon is divine feminine, mystery, dreamy. So I think Jimin is someone who's mysterious and someone who's like complicated. She cannot figure out what this person is, who this person is. Very complicated. Yeah, and when I try to shuffle this card, it took so long to drop. Took so long. So I think it's true that she cannot figure out what is this person. I mean, what's his personality? As 1 second, I thought he is like this, but on the next second, he show up like that. Unpredictable. I cannot figure this out. Very mysterious. What does he like? I thought he liked this, but apparently he's like that. Okay. What else? What else? Okay, next card we got 6 of Swords and 10 of Swords. From what I get from this is like someone who observes. So it's like Mrs. Jeon think that Jimin is someone who like. What I'm trying to say is that if someone see a person having an accident, their reaction will be like freak out. Ah, call police, call ambulance. But Jimin's reaction is just like very different. He just sit right there and observe the wounded person. What I'm trying to say is not Jimin is psychopath. No, I'm not saying that. It's like different. He's very different than most people. Like you cannot figure this person out, right? You thought he's dominant, but apparently he's submissive. You thought he is feminine, but apparently he's masculine. You cannot figure this person out, right? He's very different than most people. The way he behave is also like the way he behave is like very weird for Jungkook's future spouse. Very weird. And 6 of Sword. she or he, Jungkook's future spouse, is definitely going to see Jimin as someone who's very calm, right? Someone who's not going to choose violence. He would rather like step behind and let. He would choose peace over chaos. That's what I'm trying to say. Someone who's like not settling for something less, right? Someone who's yeah, so someone like that. Yeah, he would like give up his spotlight for someone else. Yeah. In example, if there's a rivalry between, let's say, Jimin and Taehyung, both are like trying to get the spotlight. Jimin would choose to step back and let Taehyung has the spotlight. Alright, we don't need to fight. You want this? Have it. How Jimin see Mrs. Jeon or Jungkook's future spouse? Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Don't go there, my dog. Don't go there, my dog. My dog! Don't go there! Okay, so many distraction I notice. My dog is being busy with something, and how Jimin see Jungkook's future spouse. Seven of Wands and Two of Coins. I think Jimin will see this person as someone who's very busy and able to take care of herself. Someone who's this person is not weak. This person is not weak. That is the TLDR version. This person is not weak. No, is that true? Is that all? There's more. Speak clearly, okay? What else? What else? Oh, Jimin see. Okay. Ace of Cups. I think they both can be good friends together. It's kind of difficult for me to interpret this, but in a nutshell, he see her as someone strong, someone tough, someone who's able to do everything alone, even though she got a lot of in her hand. She's able to do everything alone. She's very strong and also very loving. That's in a nutshell. Is it really that simple? What would you give me? Devil and Judgment. Last person? Thank you. Okay. How Mrs. Jeon see Kim Tae-hyung? How Mrs. Jeon see Kim Tae-hyung? How Mrs. Jeon see Kim Tae-hyung? Six of Cups. Yeah, it's like giving a vibe of a little brother. Little brother. This is my little brother. Okay, the Death and Two of Coins. I always see the Death card in this deck as Saladin and Richard Lionheart, right? Saladin and Richard Lionheart are two important figures in Crusade War, Crusade War era, where Richard is from the Christian and Saladin is from the Muslims. The point is, though both of them are fighting, at a day when it's a day, they both are trying to kill each other. But when the night comes, both are friendly. So the card is dropped in this position for me. So I think this like telling me that Mrs. Jeon and Taehyung, Mrs. Jeon sees Taehyung as like a frenemy, but he loved her, but she loved him like a brother. But it's like a frenemy, like uh, I think sometimes they're like having like a disagreement moment where they are disagree, but doesn't mean that they don't have mutual respect to one another, right? It's Saladin and Richard Lionheart. So they are in the opposite sides, but they're business means business, family means family. They're not mixed it together. Okay. So are we business or family? Oh, when I do business with you, money is money. But when it's about helping you as a family or being friendly with you, I'm being friendly with you. But that doesn't mean that I'm gonna give you a discount. Uh, it's something like that. Okay. Last section. Finally, you know what? I have to retake for so many times. Whenever I feel like I'm not satisfied with a reading, I'm gonna redo the reading until I feel satisfied. But there is something interesting happening. I did a redo on Jimin's reading, but apparently different cards show up, but it is exactly the same message. I forgot what I read when I recording. I always forgot after I recording. I always forgot what's the footage. Okay. Only after I rewatch it, then I remember. Oh, I'm saying this. Okay. But yeah, I was so surprised that apparently the reading I did on Jimin, RM, and who else? Well, whoever I redo, they showing a different card, but actually the same message. When the same card show up, it carries a different message. Alright, let's get into Kim Taehyung. This is the last one. And then after this, I'm gonna upload this and take a rest. Okay, Kim Taehyung. How's Kim Taehyung? See. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't with this voice. I can't with this voice. Look. Alright, okay. Looks like Mrs. Jeon will find her soul family in BTS. Well, I'm gonna say Jungkook's future spouse, okay, because that's the point of here, right? And besides, I heard when you marry a Korean man, you're not going to change your surname. That's what I heard, okay. Maybe I was wrong. Educate me if I'm wrong, okay. Okay, thank you. How Kim Taehyung see Jungkook's future spouse, the lover? Don't worry, I'm not sure he's gonna cheat on her. Knight of Swords and Three of Wands. Something weird here that this is like a match in heaven. It's like agreement, right? You know why it's called agreement card? Because when you decided to love someone and it's a mutual feeling, means you both agree to have a contract, which is marriage, right? But it is like I think but this is about agreement, but on the side it's about distance. What the hell do you want with this? I wonder if he's kind of scared of her. I wonder if he's kind of scared of her. Alright. Do you remember when I make example earlier in Namjoon, how Jungkook's future spouse see Namjoon? I easily make an example with Taehyung because I feel like Mrs. Jeon or Jungkook's future spouse will be the closest to Taehyung. Like they're more close friends, buddies with Taehyung. Yeah. And yeah, we got the lovers here. Okay, and also, but I think at the same time, yeah, this is like a big sis energy, right? Big sis that you love, but also embodies your mom's energy. Oh, big sis, yes. Mom, yes. So it's like, uh, I think she will like. It's kind of different with Suga. It also shows the lovers, but when it's with Suga, it's more like a professional situation. It's like admiration, more like admiration. So they both feels like this is my person. This is like me in another form. But with Taehyung, it's more like a brother sister energy, like that annoying brother that you would like to scold so he can uh, treat his life better. And with Taehyung, to her, it's more like it's my big sis who loves to scold me and wouldn't hesitate to spank me if I treat myself wrong, something like that. But I wonder what is this Three of Wands means. All right, tell me about this Three of Wands. Why Taehyung feel this way towards Jungkook's future spouse? Yeah. Although I did say that with Jimin, it shows Ace of Cups, and when I redo the reading, it also show up as the same energy show up as the Six of Cups. It's kind of give like giving away of a soulmate energy, right? Familiarity, sense of familiarity. But with Taehyung, it's a bit different. It's like you have no boundaries with Taehyung. This future spouse, Jungkook's future spouse, have no boundaries with Taehyung. What I mean is that it's not with the other members. There's a lot about respect, right? Yeah, I love them, but I respect them. I feel like I have to give more respect to, especially to Namjoon. But yeah, all of them are have certain amount of respect. But with Taehyung, it's almost like no boundaries. Yeah, just like brother and sister. The way your brother treats you, little brother, okay? The way your little brother treats you, that is how it feels like. And the way your big sister treated you, that's how it feels like their friendship. Okay, tell me about this Three of Wands already. Come on. Okay, thank you. The sun. What? I mean, come on. I don't see any connection. Let's use another deck. Usually when a combination of cards is strange or I cannot understand it, I'm gonna use another deck. Explain this energy with this light seer deck. Thank you. What is this Three of Wands in the sun? Thank you. Seven of Pentacles. Passions. Okay, I get shiver here. Yeah, sometimes I wonder why they're not using Seven of Pentacles instead. So I see some synchronicity here. Look at, if you look carefully to his hand, there's a ray coming down from his palm to the tree, right? And so this is like this, the sun shining down over the child and the horse and the flower. And with this is like patiently waiting, though nothing is showing up. Okay, so the reason why they use Three of Wands and the sun to explain this energy is like I think Taehyung will notice that Jungkook's future spouse has a lot of patience, a lot of patience. And while there's some people who wait with impatiently. Me, I don't like waiting. All right, I hate waiting. But some people have ability to wait patiently. While waiting, they can like do something to make themselves happy, like maybe singing or watching something, right? That is what Taehyung noticed about her. And I think it's kind of like a strong point that what he admires about Jungkook's future spouse. Passions. This is very contrary to one another, okay, isn't it? You got agreement, but you got distance. You got distance, you got patience, but also you got some rush. Alright. I wonder if Taehyung see Jungkook's future spouse as his opposite mirror. Just like Suga, but it's a bit different. Okay, with this, I want to close the reading right here. I hope you enjoy the reading. I hope you find this entertaining. Someone asked me if I'm actually making a fan fiction out of tarot deck. I thought you were a tarot reader, but you're telling fan fiction. She's half right, yeah. And actually, that's a compliment for me because my dream, my biggest dream, is to be a famous author, a famous writer. I want to be a comic author. I want to be known as the greatest storyteller, fiction writer, the greatest fiction writer ever. So it's a compliment. Thank you so much. But whether it's true or not, time will tell. Of course, calling this fan fiction is a rather misunderstanding because this is not something that is out of fiction. The fan part is right because I'm an army, but the fiction part, maybe not really, because what I'm doing here is not creating some fiction, but I am trying to interpret an energy. Okay, of course, whether it is true or not, only time will tell. So since I'm sure you also don't know what is real and what is fiction, what is the truth and what is the fiction, I think the judge is still on to that. What I'm doing now is, my intention is not to create a fiction. My intention is to interpret the energy that spirits show me. Other than that, thank you so much for you all who tune in to my channel, to my videos, and watching it all. And I hope you have fun watching my videos, and I hope you find my content entertaining. It's a pleasure to know you all. Thank you so much for being here. I really love it if you leave long comments because I literally have no friends because everybody is toxic. So if there's a good person with good intention, write a long comments. It feels like somebody is trying to talk, to have a conversation with me. And I am really sorry if sometimes I'm being weird and cannot understand a joke. I'm still learning how to socialize. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you. I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.